As a family physician in a small town, I've also worked out of the emergency room. And in the emergency room, I kind of see the end result of things like heart disease or stroke or other degenerative diseases. And after seeing that end of it, I'd like to see the other end of kind of preventing that so they don't have to wind up in the emergency room.
For Dr. Dan Ostermiller, who's also a licensed acupuncturist, integrating modern medicine with proven practices from around the world is the best way to do that. So he spends part of his time in family practice and the other part with the McCall Memorial Hospital's integrative medicine clinic he helped establish.
Healthcare in America has, the physician's always paid when the patient gets sick. And really we should be paid for keeping the patient well. It's really going to be up to the patients and the physicians, and how do we change that concept of keeping our patients well?
Because I'm more involved with my own personal health care on a daily basis. It allows me to have a more educated conversation with healthcare professionals, doctors, the people who teach yoga and acupuncture. There's more questions being asked and answered than I think I would normally ever get.
It's being embraced by the American public. I think this is the way we should be treating our patients, and so it is being embraced by a lot of hospitals, patients, and physicians. I really hope that integrative medicine is embraced by all specialties and American people and public, and maybe this could become more of a foundation in taking care of our nation. I think it's more affordable, and I think it's going to be healthier for our nation.
In this small rural community, integrative medicine is gaining acceptance, even in unexpected places.
I've been here for 22 years. I go down to a small clinic town next to us, New Meadows. It's all ranching. And so I can talk irrigating and fencing, and I've done a little bit that myself. But one of the ranchers came in and said, okay, I'll try this acupuncture because you really want me to try it. And I told him I wouldn't charge him for it. Well, let's go ahead and try this. So he came back a month later and he says, Doc, it worked. I want to pay you for that acupuncture.
People are getting great results. They're spending a lot less money. Generally, I can't say I've ever had a single client who was enthusiastic about taking medication. So people want to get off their meds. They want to find holistic tools that they can use for their own health and prevention. That's what they're getting.
10 years from now, I really believe we're going to look back and say one of the smartest things the hospital ever did for this community was to endorse integrative medicine, to be bold, to be the first hospital in Idaho to build integrative medicine as a core activity to provide to the citizens.